Is that Albedo?
あれって
It is
ジュ
Albedo.
リンとアルベドとフリンズか？何の話をしてるんだ？
Well, how about we go down and have a chat? Join the
確かに
conversation.
珍しい組み合わせだな。
あ、大団長。それに旅人とパイモン。
Hello,
こんにち
chaps.
は。久しぶりだね。
Oh, it's been a long while. What are you
ま
doing
た
here?
調査団に新たなメンバーが増えそうですね。
What
当
investigation
て
is
てみ
this?
よう。正義のライトキーパーはついにアビスの竜に対抗するつもりだな。
What is this,
そう
Minecraft?
とも言えますね。
I mean, it's not the Ender Dragon, but still.
その返事なんか前にも聞いたような。
正確に言うと、おおむね合っているものの因果関係が違っています。
合ってたのか？
Of course. Wait, you were just jesting.
なんだろう、何驚いてるんだよ。だいたい半分しか当たってないじゃないか。
Paimon, you do know you're talking to the Grand Master of the Favonias, right? Honestly. You're lucky he's so bleeming, like, down to earth and so easygoing.
なんだか変だなって思った。魔物たちからアビスの気配が全く感じられなかったんだ。近づいて調べてみたら、
Oh, they're like
それは
ghosts.
実在する魔物じゃなくて、なんていうか、水面に映った影や蜃気楼みたいなものだったんだ。
So ghosts, them.
それって
How's that
見え
even
るけど
possible?
触れないってことか？
そう、すごく変なんだ。叫んで攻撃してこようとしてたけど、実際に接触してくることはなかった。
I don't know what it is about Albedo's voice, but I get so flashbanged by it sometimes. Like, I hear it, and I feel like that shouldn't belong on Albedo,
気
you
月
know?
の夜に近づくと、
Although I guess that kind of fits really with Albedo's character design, really, due to the fact that he's not
距離が離れている
technically
と、確かに本物と見まがうこともありますね。
real in a certain sense. How do I put this? He's a
ドゥリンさんとアルベド
kind
さ
of
ん
a
は
creation,
アビスの魔
but
物と
then
戦っているよう
what's a
に見え
human
ました
being, you know?
情報を共有し合って。
It's like he was created by magic, kind of like how Durin was, even though Durin was technically already a living thing beforehand, you know? It's like the voice doesn't match, you know?
よく聞く話じゃ、動物とか石とか小屋とかなんだが、アビスの魔物の虚栄ってのは初めて聞いたな。
Quite a weird hairstyle to see him with French braids at the back of his hair. I guess more power to you if you like it, you know? I mean, there's twats walking around with mohawks, so, you
ア
know.
リスさんから僕とドゥリンに実験に協力してほしいって
Sorry
連
for
絡
my
があ
boy
ったん
Joe
だけど、
Marler, you know, love that man, brilliant rugby player, fellow Brighton Seagull fan. Born in Eastbourne, actually,
ア
Joe
リスさん
Marler,
をよ
oddly
く知っ
enough.
ている
Didn't
もの
know
から
that.
すればいつものことだ。風はいつ吹くか
He's
わからな
such
い
a
けど、
shithouse. I absolutely love Joe Marler, honestly. Brilliant rugby player.
まさにアリスさんを表す言葉だよ。
確かにあいつらしいな。
Well, that tracks, I guess.
だったら一緒にこの虚栄について調べよう。ちと気がかりだ。それと俺たちよりも早くこの現象に気づいたやつがいるはずだ。
そうですね。
情報の多さと速さに関してなどくらいであいつの右に出るやつはいないぞ。聞きに行こうぜ。ついでに気分の館のやつらもお祭りに招待しないとな。
I suppose so. Hello, Neff Neff. How are you doing? Where's my girl Jehoda then? You've got her working overtime
記
again.
録を調べてみると、気月の夜の前後はこういう虚栄現象が発生するものだと分かった。
Hmm.
めったに見られない現象ではあるけどね。どれくらい珍しいかというと、空を見たら偶然流れ星が見えて慌てて願い事をするくらいの頻度だ。でも今回はそれくらいの幸運がないと見られないはずの虚栄が大量に出現してる。ヤフォダがまだ外で情報を集めてるから、先にわかる範囲で教えようか。 まずはアビスについて。
この前僕たちが見た虚栄のことだよね。
ああ、大量の魔物が発生している場所がある。それに人間の虚栄まで出現してるらしい。その光景はまるで誰かの死ぬ直前の記憶のようだそうだ。
Multiple people.
虚栄の魔物が同じ虚栄の人間を殺してるのか。
そういうことさ。
Is it? Are these basically just memories being
私たちに干渉する術はない。
placed?
それから
But then that can't be the case because if the abyssal monsters reacted to albedo and durin, then they can't be memories because they're technically interacting with the
大昔の
present.
人間らしい。
So what are they?
彼らはヒュペルボレイヤを自称している。ラウマからちらっと名前は聞いたことあるけどね。
6,000 years
もし
ago.
それが本当なら、6000年
I would like to say that's older than Lumine, but I probably would think that she's an awful lot older than that. That's 6 1,000s, darling.
調
Yeah.
べがいがありそうだね。
アルベド、お前がいて
I love how
助
she
かった。
counted off of
そ
2.
のあたりはお前に
She's
任せる。
still counting.
俺は騎士団が設立された後のことに
He's
しか
looking at her
興味
like,
ないからな。
Paimon, what are you
歴
doing?
史の授業なんざずっと
You
今
don't understand. It's 6. That's 6 1,000s.
奇跡と言えますね。
I'm sorry.
私が興味あるのは
Why am I reminded of that moment where Piers Morgan was taking the piss out of this one girl from Essex where she was talking about 2 1s being 2, that's 2 people, and he's just taking the piss out of her, basically going, that's 2 1 to 2, that's 2, but I'm surprised that she could count to 2. Oh, honestly, that shit just made me die from laughing, honestly. Just reminded me so much of that.
アビスの現象に関することは僕たち3人に任せて。
はい、
Hmm.
僕もそのつもりでした。ライトキーパーの責務にも関わることですから。
Can you not just get someone to take your place for
単
the
純
time
にア
being?
ビスをもっと知りたい
Would be helpful to have you on hand.
少しアビスに関する知識
I
が
actually quite like Flynn's. He's
ア
very
ビスを
well
研究する機
spoken.
会も貴重だけど、古代人と交流する機会はめったにないよ。
ヒュペルボレイヤの方は非分の館が担当
It's
し
like Albedo sounds like an old
苦
man
労
with
し
a
て集め
very
た情報を整理してるんだから。
young accent.
何
I
か
don't
しら
know.
の
That,
情報を
it doesn't make any sense. It's just a very
俺
strange
たちのチームだけ
voice. And I'm not slighting the VA or anything. They're doing a good job. You know, it's just it's not a voice I technically would normally hear. You know, it's just a strange sound coming out of their. It's like I'm slugging them off, but I'm not. It's just a very strange sound. I don't know how to explain it, you know? It just doesn't match his body, you know?
もちろん私は問題ない。
It's like hearing Nefer's voice on Flynn's character, you know? It's like very juxtaposition, you know? Like he's very soft-spoken.
ヤフォダも賑やかなところが大好きなんだ。きっと行きたがるよ。
Oh? Here's my girl. Hey. I was wondering, I need my daily dose of diabetes insulin sweetness coming in. What's the bad news? But we are inside already. Did you not notice? Oh! She zoomed off! I love her so much, man. A flying ship? Oh, the spaceship! You found it. Yes, that one. The storyline that I wanted so easily to forget about because it doesn't make any chronological sense. No, you helped. You found it. Oh. Do you have a lot of sugar in your coffee this afternoon, dear? Keep taking it. I like you like this. pup?
お前のボスを除けば一番すごい情報屋だ。そうかな。あたい
You are all that, dear.
俺たちの目的地も決まったな。
Well, to me you are. You are all that.
なぜそんな顔をする？おっと、宇宙船と俺に何の関係があるだなん
Oh,
て。
you know what, Varka? Thank you. Somebody here knows what I'm going through with this whole spaceship bullshit, you know?
じゃあそれぞれの調査が終わったらここに戻って情報をまとめよ
みんな良い収穫がありますように。
お前たちもな。
What's got you so down?
行かないのか？
非分の館の情報やたるものが無償で情報を出すなんてね。
Oh, come on, don't be so angry with her.
ごめんなさい。
Oh, it's kind of like a manta ray.
この
Kind of in that shape.
お前の宇宙船だよな。
Oh, it's not even ours. It's like a phantom
なんで急に
spaceship.
ここに現れたんだ？
Okay, this isn't ours then.
どこかで映像を
From what
映
I
し出してるの？
remember, didn't
それとも
Aether say that it
今は
was
もう本体は
a
存在してなくて
pod? Like an
影だけ
air
が残って
pod
る
type
と
thing? Like an
か？
escape pod type ship?
ついておったか。
Oh, Lama's here. Hello.
期月の夜の準備をしてたんじゃなかったのか？
Yeah, she's constantly busy with everything.
草
She
月
can
のこ
handle
の
it,
も
don't
のか
worry.
らスターダストビーチに奇妙な巨影
She's
が
always
現れたと聞い
carrying a
たが、
massive load
これまでになかった形
on
の
her
巨影である
head.
ゆえ調べてみる必要があると思ったのだ。
Those horns, man, you know they're huge.
オイラたちもだぞ。
Among other things.
そう
Stop,
期
stop.
月の夜の前後に現れるって聞いたけど、ラウマは何か理由とか知ってるか？
残念ながらこの影は触れ得ぬものだ。それに過去には人の形をした巨影など現れておらぬ。 情報は限られておるな。
Apart from the other two nations that we've been in, you
おそら
know.
くこれらの巨影は空爆の上昇によって
Minus
生
the
まれるもの
other
だ。
infringements that we've had with gods, phantoms, robots, and all the other sorts, you know.
そうだな。何が何だ
I feel
か
like
さっぱりだ。
Hoyo are just throwing random gimmicks at the fan and just seeing if something like spins out of it or sticks, you know. And this spaceship thing, I know I'm still going on about it because if you're just gonna like shoehorn the fucking spaceship theory into it, at least build up to it, you know. Is that a rhyme horn?
この子が我々のために情報をく
Oh,
れ
the
るはず
rhyme
だ。
horn is a phantom too.
スノシカの巨影が？
草月の子は動物と仲がいい上に言ってることがわかるって聞いてたが、こういう状況じゃ
Oh,
心
isn't
強い
this kind of like what happens in Inazuma,
ああ、わかった。
where the past kind of interjects with the present? Is that why we're able to communicate with them? Is it something to do with the lane lines being fucked up in this area?
ああ、言っちゃったぞ。
あの子も目の前の巨
But
大な
then,
宇宙船に
doesn't
興
it
味を
make
持って
weird
おったの
sense
だ。
that
故に
if the past
あ
and
の子とその
present
友の調査を
technically
手伝
can
ってもらえるか
communicate with each
頼んで
other
みた。
in the same space,
代わ
then
りに
does that
こ
mean
の
that
辺
this
り
is
で
all
便利
just
が
one
た
big
くさん実っている
simulation,
場所を教え
but
て。
they're just like
我
past,
々
present,
は
and future
巨
are
影たちと
all
異なる
technically
時
on
間
top
を
of
生
each
きておる
other,
が、
but
植物
at
の育つのに適した
interjecting
地形
like
と気候は
levels,
そうやすやすと
kind
変
of
わ
like
ら
how
ぬ
with
は
a
ず
piece
だ。
of paper, if you
少し
face
ま
it
た
on, you can see it, but you
良
turn
い
it
知らせが来る
sideways,
とい
you
う
can
な。
then no longer see it due to it being two-dimensional. Is this the case here? So does time really mean anything in
仲
Teyvat?
間と一緒ってこと
Probably
は
not.
収穫はまずまずだ
And
った
if
よ
it
うだ
did,
な。
our brains are far too small to even make any sense of it, so why bother asking any questions about it? What happened? Your mum call you for tea?
果実をたくさん見つけられたようだ。しばらく食に困らず暮らせるだろう。こちらの崖つのメドリは空中を何周か飛び回ったが、宇宙船に関係ありそうなものは発見できなかったと言っておる。
Hmm.
確かに高く飛べば。
Did you happen to explain to the puffin what the spaceship is? Because it might not comprehend what it is. It's kind of like the whole Family Guy theory, like with Stewie Griffin. When Brian can completely understand him, and certain random people can understand Stewie, but then also his family can't understand him sometimes, but then sometimes he can talk to Chris. It's weird, you know? It just feels so weird to do that. What is that? You know what that looks like? That looks like that rhinoceros beast from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I love that thing. It kind of looked like a mixture of a rhino and a hippopotamus. Also, it isn't Joseph that I was getting mixed up with from Fantastic Beasts, you know, the American chap. It was Jacob, that was his name. The one who's infatuated with Queenie, you know? Quite a shame that they couldn't continue that series, actually. I really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And although there was an awful lot of controversy going on with Johnny Depp at the time, I did like the antagonist that they chose for Gellert Grindelwald, actually. He played a very good job with that.
一度も動いたところを見たことないし、入ることもできないみたい。
さあな。じいさんに聞いた話じゃ、じいさんのじいさんが生きてた時代からずっとここを塞いでたらしいぞ。
Oh, wait, so this is the spaceship.
じいさんのそのまたおじいさんが生きてた時代は？
え、さあな。まあ、その頃からあったのかもしれないけどな。こんなにでかいやつが動くわけもないし。
少なくともこいつらにとってはこの宇宙船はずっと前からここにあったみたいだな。
Wait, could this have been Aether's ship? Because didn't he say that Aether had an adventure before us? Because he left the ship? So surely, we came in the same ship, right? This looks like a fighter, though. It doesn't look like something that we would use to escape something. It seems like it's a ship that we'd use for combat, you know? Because there are different set classes of aviation equipment, you know, like you have bombers that carry heavy loads and drop payloads, and you have fighters that are used for dogfights and scrambling, you know, those types. And then you also have the passenger carriers. Those are more like very big, bulbous, bloody things. And then you also have planes that carry planes. Those are those big ass fucking ones, you know. Can't remember the name of them.
ここにいる人たちと話してみたが、みんななんとなく分かっただろ？これらの競泳は
Again, I'm just left with more questions than answers. They love doing this shit. They like leaving you with more questions than answers. Then later on down the line, they answer one question that you couldn't give a shit about later in the future. Like, oh yeah, this person can jump 20 feet in the air. Or, oh yeah, that person is a descender. Oh yeah, the descendants are actually made out of people's ashes. What? You know, it's like... What?
Oh. 今んとこ宇宙船の競泳は目の前にあるものの、これ以上の情報は得られないってこったな。
Okay. Okay, that could be helpful. Maybe. But to be fair, I'm not really bothered about Aether anymore at this point. I mean, it would be nice to know where they came from to then get here into Teyvat. But the question is, how? You know, how did we get into this world that seems to have a false sky and gods and all that shit, you know? And what does the Circle of Witches have to do with Teyvat? Are they technically the guardians of Teyvat, or are they technically the people placed here on Teyvat to keep things in order, or what, you know? Paimon just backhand complimenting Varga, really? She has a really big problem with taking the piss out. Well, she's not taking the piss, you know. I know she means it genuinely, but sometimes it comes across as like really backhanded sometimes. You know?
こっちには教会もあるしな。
おい、どうせバルバトス
おい
が聞こえないからって変な冗談言うなよ。
あいつはそんなこと気にしないさ。
Eh, fuck Bentley. There's some blasphemy for you. Don't ask me. I just don't like the guy. It's just me. No. Sounds like he's in a Pringle can, doesn't he? It sounds like that, sort of. That's a shame. Did you just try to attack that phantom, by the way? I mean, I feel for you, but there's nothing really you can do. What? Duran, that is single-handedly the most stupidest thing you could have said. Let's try and catch water with our hands as it's falling from the sky. It's gonna fall out. But we have to try. What? Sorry? That is just the stupidest thing you've just said. I mean, I get it, he's young, he's new to the world, you know, but like, come on. You can't change certain fates. Especially when it comes to the past. Go on. Why can't I stop ghosts? Well, as you just saw, Duran, they got maliciously mullered. Unfortunately. You heard of it?
ご存知の通り、アビスの力は隙さえあれば、それを利用して激しく増大します。アビスは遥か昔、などくらいに蔓延し、
We've noticed an awful lot of things about this universe, and one thing I know is that the Abyss is like fire. Yes, it's destructive and can be very, very awful for life of all living creatures, but it can also mean a sign of rebirth, and there are certain situations where fire can cleanse rotting and stagnated areas, and then from those ashes grows new life, basically. It's like the world renews itself in a way. What if the Abyss is kind of something similar to that, or someone has created the Abyss as a way of cleansing Teyvat, you know, due to all of the wars and pain and anguish that Teyvatians have brought upon themselves and other nations, basically. What if there is a race of people that is trying to save Teyvat by cleansing it through ways of fire? Hence why the Abyss was created. And maybe that's why Aether could have actually joined them as a way of trying to end the constant time dilation bullshit that goes on in this world. And that's his possible way of trying to save his sister from the endless cycle that they're in Teyvat. That sounds like a better theory for why the Abyss is doing what they're doing, rather than just... they're just willy-nilly and killing because fuck it, you know. I'd like structure. I'd like an idea of where this ship is going. I don't like sailing this ship into, well, the Abyss. Aptly put. So, I would at least like to know what the Abyss's, like, end game is. If it's, like, world domination, great, tell me, you know? I kind of want to know this shit before I get there. I'm as bad as my mother when it comes to stuff like that, because she always reads the end of a book before reading the beginning, because she's like, ah, fuck it, I need to know the ending. I know, to some, that's like, what are you doing? You're spoiling yourself. But it's that itch in her head that has to be scratched, you know? It's kind of like with me, with knowing kind of a synopsis of where we're going in a certain way. especially over a long-drawn series like this, basically. Although I feel like some of the story is being made up as it goes along. It's kind of what Studio Ghibli does, in a way. Miyazaki basically... I think when he did Spirited Away, that was like one of his earlier works, so for that, he didn't really have a storyboard. He kind of just went with what came to mind, which is probably why it was so good, and why it was bad at the same time. Don't get me wrong, Spirited Away is a very, very good anime, and I'm not slating it in any way, shape, or form, but the only reason that film is as great as it is not because of the story. It's quite a mediocre story. It's the visuals and the character designs and the characters' personalities that come across so well, and the way Miyazaki draws those characters and draws the world around those characters. That's why the film, in my mind, is so good. The story is kind of niche and shit, but the way it's done is great. But the fact that he's done that work and it's come to him as he's done the story along, it shows, you know, it kind of shows that there is no rope that goes from the beginning to the end that guides him. He just does what comes to his mind. Which is why it's such a stark difference to, say, Princess Mononoke and My Neighbor Totoro, because there's clearly a more structured storyboard going along with that, so you have more of an understanding and a better storytelling aspect to the world, you know. I feel like Genshin suffers from this as what Miyazaki struggled with Studio Ghibli, in a certain sense, with Spirited Away, you know. It's kind of similar in that shape and form. Oh yeah, of course you're similar. You were both created by Rhinedota. You're not real. You're not fucking real. No, I'm joking. You both are real. In a sense and shape and form. Okay. Good to know, at least.
まさか満場一致の結論にたどり着けるなんてな。
でも収穫は思ったより少なかったぞ。古代人と話せるチャンスだと思ったのに、ちょっとしか喋ってくれないんだもんな。昔の人たちって迷信深かったのかな。
The voice acting stopped early. Sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. Hoyoverse should be apologizing.
ごく一部分しか見られないようでは価値は見出せぬ。
ま、虚栄は現実に悪影響を与えないってことが分かったのは良かったな。
Why does Lauma's head look like a... I'm not gonna complete this sentence. Yeah, actually, fuck it, I am. It looks like a jackhammer. Her chin is so sharp and her ears poke out so far to the side that it literally just reminds me of the shape of a jackhammer. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to roast her, but my god, it just like, look at it. I could grab her ears and just like jackhammer away into the floor with her chin if I wanted to. Her chin is so sharp. It's so sharp, it has a fucking university degree from Oxford. Just took me out of it. Like, the chin just took me out of the conversation. Where are we now? Oh, I see. You want to research the paperwork. Gotcha. I mean, you might as well. You know she's not gonna use that information for anything else. Well, you agreed just like that. Oh. Shutting up, shutting up, shutting up. Oh, I love her. Oh, she knows better than others.
季月の夜の話に戻ろう。毎年恒例の飾り付けの他に何か特別なものを用意するのはどうだ?
I'm going back to hear that laugh. The... Oh, that's funny. Well, technically no, because surely... Well, I've heard astronauts say food... Well, not food, but space kind of smells like burnt food. It's like burned meat, like really, really crispy burnt meat. So if anything, I think it would probably accentuate the taste better, you know? I don't know. The real experiment should be tested out in space for, like, consumption of food. I think that'd be kind of interesting. You wouldn't need any I was about to say condemnation then for a minute. Oh. Well, if I have a chance, I'll ask her. No problem. Condiments. It's kind of, you know, you wouldn't need condiments again.
私たちもそれぞれ動くとしよう。クータルの好みが判明したら連絡してくれ。
No problem. Any reason to go and visit Columbina again is always a pleasant one. That's my line.
アビスの災いを目の当たりにしてちょっと動揺しているんだ。
Oh, fuck me.
でも大丈夫。
Why does it keep doing this, honestly? Oh.
具合が悪くなったら言うんだぞ。体もそうだけど、気持ちの面でも。
Well, you can always rely on me, no matter what.
子供扱いしないでよ。
I may as well because you are practically new in this world. You are basically a newborn baby in this world, Durin. Honestly, kids, they think they've grown up when they haven't. Oh, Yoda, hello. Hey, this is a pleasant sight. Now I can have 2 Yehodas, yay. Now this is a dream. Whew. Actually, now that I'm here, might as well. Damn. Oh, yo, cooked with her design, honestly. Nice cute bum.
頼むから取りなしてくれよ。カランビーナ、戻ったぞ。俺、いないのか？
What? She's not
月齢
here.
も何匹かいたはずなのに、いなくなってるな。
Maybe she went out to get paints for the Kuhenki?
え、月齢も散歩させるのか？
Walkies.
じゃあるまいし。
They're not pets.
来たタイミングが悪かったな。
Okay, sometimes Lumine says some stupid shit, but that's up there.
夜まではまだ日数があるから、そんなに急がなくていいよな。カランビーナにも休憩が必要だろうし。
Should we really leave? Because if she was really that weak, should she be walking around? Also, the flowers don't look as bright and vibrant. Isn't that a sign that she's kind of... Yeah, they've gone completely white now.
おかしいな。
Oh, time's passed, that's why. Oh, we came back. Oh, okay, yeah, this is odd. She hasn't come
そう
back.
だよな。あちこち出かけるようなやつじゃないし。
I was worried about what she said when we last saw her as
外に
well.
出たらトラブルを引き起こすんじゃないかって。
There's no way she could have gone to the moon already, not without saying goodbye, surely.
おい、ルーンノテルはいないか？
Maybe Lunatar might know something? Oh, they're here. Good.
お前、
Hello, little one.
どこに行ったか
Do you know where
知らないか？
Columbina is? No?
何言ってるのかさっぱりだぞ。もし何か知ってるなら、オイラたちをあいつのとこに連れてってくれ。
Maybe you could write it down for us.
そうだな。でも、それって余計変だぞ。
Yeah, the flowers, I noticed those too.
花？
They're not bright and vibrant anymore.
これ、花の色が変わるときって、コロンビーナが弱ってるんだったよな。真っ白だぞ。
The flowers are basically
ラウマなら何か知ってるか？
similar to her moods. It takes after her mood and her fragility. Oh. My screen just flows. Oh,
そ
there
な
we
た
go.
たちか。クータルの様子は？
She's unfortunately missing. If you could help us find her, that'd be fantastic.
ここに来たのだ。彼女の体調が気になってな。今までの経験からすると、
Nothing
と
gets
ても
past
弱
you,
って
do
おら
they,
れる
Llama?
はずだ。立ち上がって歩くことすら難しいだろうに。気ままに出歩くことなど。
Yeah.
大体あいつはフラフラ出歩
Could
く
the
ような
Fatulia
やつじゃない
found
だ
her?
ろ。やっぱりおかしいぞ。
If that's the case, then Arlecchino and Sanderone would have known about this, surely.
怪しい人物が訪ねたとすれば、必ず手がかりがあるはずだ。
We could go and ask them, see if they might know anything.
あれだけ情報が行き交う場所ならば、目撃者もいるやもしれぬ。
Yeah.
聞き込みだ。
Let's go then.
待ってよ。オイラたち、
Hmm?
何回もここに来てるよな。
What's this?
こんな怪しい屋台あったか？
見覚えがないな。
Looks like a small little marketplace get up.
残念だけど自由な冒険タイムは終わりよ。などくらい最後の敵に備えなさい。
Oh my god, is that who I think it is? Is
味
that...
方ではないようだな。
It's definitely hostile. I don't think they sound
どこ見て
hostile.
るの？こっちこっち。最後の敵はここよ。
これはクンクンモグラ？
Is that you, Alice?
最後の敵ってこれか？
Except she's come as a freaking
お
mole.
かしいだろ。それに
Yeah, I knew that voice was familiar. That's you, isn't it?
バレちゃいそうだから。
I knew that giggle. Yeah, I know that giggle anywhere. That's Alice.
あなたたちの後ろ。直接会ったこと
Oh!
深い印象を残せたみたいね。偉大なる魔女としては光栄。
Oh my god. Oh, she fixed the camera. Oh my god, she's absolutely stunning.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.